To me, Dreamers is about us growing as musicians, as well as being able to write something that we're proud of and something that, we really want to show what we're about now, that we've kind of gathered ourselves and stated where we are as musicians. In our last album, we're still trying to find our sound, so in Dreamers, we definitely kind of took it a step further in the writing process and made something more special. It wasn't just generic coming out of writing something in a day or so. It took a while for the songs to come out and for them to develop as they did.
The concept we try to impose on the album
is kind of mixed because our vocalist Devin, he went through some personal stuff, so
at times it can take a dark side in a couple of songs here and there, and I like that about it.
There's a lot of different influences in music because we've evolved, so there's going to be some different stuff in there, and you'll notice it. Dreamers is actually a very personal album to me because it's the first time we did a full-length album. I put a lot of my heart and soul into it. There'd be nights where I stay awake hours just like, dude, what should I put for this guitar chord? What solo would sound good on this? This album is different than our first EP called Crossroads because we use 7-string guitars. That's really good for us because we get to experiment with different guitar tunes. We don't just stay with one, just tone. So that kind of gives the songs a different sound to them. It gets boring playing with one guitar tune the whole album because it's everything you write is kind of the same key. You switch tunes, it's kind of a fresh new sound.
The differences between this record and the previous record is that we are more mature as musicians, as songwriters, and our music is a lot different because of that. I think fans will notice that things aren't as repetitive as it was before. Before, we would write songs that were just the same riff over and over again, the same beat and stuff, but I feel like we've gotten a lot better at creating better material. For this new record, we've been trying to go outside the box, using different influences in our music, not just going from intro to verse to chorus and then repeat. We've got bridges that lead to build-ups, there's a lot of build-ups in our music that complement the entire album as a whole. The percussion was a lot more, it went with the melody a lot more, and it was very intricate, and it wasn't just playing as fast as I can like the other album was, which was a little immature, a little old school kind of metal feel, but this was a little more, I don't want to say jazzy, but it went with the melody a lot.
What I personally changed about my playing style in particular, I had to get a little bit more cleaner, kind of slapped off and got sloppy on the other album. And the EP, I wasn't really happy about my leads because I feel like I just rushed them. Now I took my time, tried out the different parts. When I was writing solos, I wanted to do something fast, have it build up, stay constant, something really, really smooth and melodic, then anything with just something crazy. I wanted to be a little bit more intricate and technical, but at the same time, keep the catchiness of the music. I put more harmonies, I actually took my time.
In Dreamers, I definitely changed my writing style in that we definitely got more technical. I actually do leads now and I do solos. That's something I definitely like. It gives definitely a different feel when me and Justin go back and forth and you kind of get to experience those two different sounds and melodies.
Working with Aaron is the best you can get from the studio. He's a really laid-back dude, sets up a good environment. When he's working, he works very diligently, he works very well. But whenever you're out of the studio, he really takes his time. So you have to get on him constantly to get your stuff done. But he's a great dude. I love working with Aaron.
He's a real cool guy to work with in the studio. He keeps the environment really loose. He's not uptight, he's not awkward like some producers are, and he's actually a really good friend of ours, so it makes us get along more. And he's kind of like that other band member, he's not really in the band, but he's like the other mind outside the band that, if we should change something or add a breakdown to something, he's there just to tell you, hey, put that right there. And none of us are piano players, so he's really good at coming up with melodies with the piano, so it helps our music a lot. The process of recording it was frustrating. It took a while, and being in the studio for 10 hours a day can really drain you. So you have to, kind of take breaks and get out. At the same time, it's really exciting because there's nothing better than hearing the songs come together.